Never gonna die.
Turn it around. Can Shopify turn it around, or is the green walls momentum?
All right, finally, let's go.
Elimination bracket after beating SSG. One knock off the list, one knock on the door. The second step to Optic Gaming's run to the grand finals
All right, let's
starts
go.
here and now against Shopify.
So yeah, Jordan, did you hear my question a minute ago?
This one off at
Are you are you planning on going to Texas with the homies here in a couple weeks or no?
Point of focus here early on this map, and as we kick gameplay off, I love the idea of starting with Lucid. He was on fire against SSG in that game 4.
Yes, the 2022 MVP. Let's see what he can do off the beginning of here on Recharge.
Damn, bro.
Looking at both these teams,
Be a lot
so
cooler
far
if you
throughout the
did.
2024 season. When it comes to Stronghold's Recharge, we've seen
all
Optic,
good,
they're
bro.
1-0, whereas Shopify Rebellion are 0-1, so very small sample size.
Little drink fun for you and
early
Tessa.
momentum, early kills going in the favor of Shopify, and who else but
Yeah, I
Cycle
hear
to
you.
find 3 kills early on. Soulside's going to be able to get B, but as he goes back into pipes, he's going to get his life taken from him and lose the shock rifle as well. A great job by Dead Zone to prioritize the player with the power weapon in hand on Optic or on Shopify Rebellion.
Don't worry, we'll make a banging ass vlog for you, bro.
Cycle decides to appear. Look at just these non-stop peak shots. Even when down in shield,
This
even when
guy's
down
peak
to
shotting like
nearly
his life
one
depends on
shot, still just going to challenge that and be a nuisance. Taking up so much attention. Both Dead Zone and Formal didn't know what they could really do there. They decided to opt out different fights. Dead Zone eventually gets
That's
taken
actually
down,
true.
but
You just
Cycle,
tell him it's a family
just
emergency.
a non-stop turret here over at the tower at control.
This brother is
Top
letting
red,
it
one
sing,
shot,
dude.
Needle one shot, Needle dead, Needle one shot again. Cycle dealing so much damage to these players. He's going to run out of ammo, Dave. He's only got 8 shots left. He needs to find somebody's dead corpse to run over. Is it going to be this player bottom elevator? I think he actually ran out of ammo there. That fight a little too difficult. As Dead Zone able to get the better of him, but the damage has been done, and it was an early lead for Shopify. But since then, A and B went in the favor of Optic, and they have recently taken the lead.
But goes to show how many shots he's
Ease is actually onto something here, Jordan.
He did towards that killing spree. But that's
I hate to
also
admit it,
worrisome
Ease is actually spitting
when
here,
you
bro.
see those
You
sprees,
just
as
show
we
him the
talked
Mark
about
Cuban
before,
follow,
West, you wanna see your team
honestly, you might
gaining some sort of
be good
lead,
right
so
there.
You don't want to see your team equalizing somebody else.
That's better
as
than
you
any
get a spree,
doctor's note
as
you could
land
ever
those
get,
shots
bro.
across the map, and as you're staying alive.
Yeah, maybe needs to pick up the pace a little bit. If you're about to run out of ammo, that probably means you've got success in your favor early in the game. But Optic, the more efficient team so far, 56 and 18 to climbing is the score. Mental has made his way into blue pipes with the new camouflage. Second camo of the game goes to Shopify, and he's going to get behind enemy lines. One
Fuck
player
you mean,
on Optic
fuck
getting
I
to deal
mean.
with here. He's going to do just that. Gets knocked to no shield, but he's going to be able to play his life.
Yeah, and an interesting route, because I feel like as you have the camo, you can be taking a bit more open route, especially when you have the
Fucking
opposing
holy
team
ego
so
chow.
far down.
Oh my god!
Dead Zone is going to be sneaky back there and want to secure that kill and make sure no one slipped around.
Yo, Cycle is a
Cycle
fucking
hits a
savage,
nice
dude.
Rifle shot there from the third person point of view.
That was
As he
disgusting.
continues to build momentum, 6-2-2 and suppress 5-2-2 right behind them. Both Shopify Slayers stepping up in this first game. Almost a tied game now. It is a tied game, and Shopify with A and B controlled will now gain the lead.
2 down apiece. Formal feels like the play is going to be an elevator. Decides to flank on and then jumps into the hill. Not just yet. Want to see if we can angle or some sort of damage first. Feels like it's too good to be true. Trying to find out where the
Don't worry,
Shopify
Jordan.
resistance is going to come in from.
Trippy will seem
Just as
useless for
Shopify
90%
takes
of the
lead,
map,
Optics
and then
strip it
somehow
right
he'll
back.
find himself
AB now
in the middle
control
of the most
Optic Gaming.
influential
Formal
situation in the
entering his
entire
elevator
series.
position, able to pick up those platforms before they get taken from him or they get shot. Formal with a lot of responsibility. He is by himself on this side of the map. You can see the rest of Optic Gaming over towards the pipes and batteries area right now.
And all of a
Formal
sudden,
is on
he's
an
made
island
like
and
one of the
needs to be
clutchest
careful.
plays of all
Yeah,
time.
he's waiting for his teammates to
Fucking
call
somehow.
someone out on catwalk. He doesn't want to be the first one to meet the resistance of someone in control. Wants his teammates to lay down that damage first, and then he gets the finish. They bait that trap in that open path.
Yeah, Formal doesn't overstep that entrance into bottom elevator right there. Plays his life so well, able to stay alive, and it has really been him just anchoring this A stronghold for his team as the rest of Optic Gaming have been doing work across the map. There's a trip cap now in effect. The points are starting to climb. The camo god himself.
No, bro, I'm familiar with
Trippy has
Trippy's
found
game at this
himself
point.
The third camo of the game, and Optic are rolling.
Like, dude, look at him. He's 2 and 4.
Tough one for Shopify to
He's
break
just kind of
out.
running around the
They're
map.
trying to desperately capture B. This can sometimes go out well, but if you just give up the death,
He's just kind of running around the map,
and
you know.
after recaps it, that can be all for naught. That's going to be B being converted. B
Get a kill here and
grabbed
there, you
back by Optic. What can Shopify do to break out of this? Looks like they're finally able to break out of that bad spawn over at Pipes. They're now getting elevator, and they get to at least slow down the
Tommy,
damage,
this
but
entire time is just going
same
ape
point,
shit.
they need to
12
get a
and
second
5.
kill.
Look at the difference in camo success right there that we've
Kirby's
seen
just
from
kind of like,
Shopify
just
so
walking back
far.
and forth
You
in
saw
long
the play,
haul.
Cycle only able to get 1 kill,
Tommy's
and
getting a
immediately
million
gets traded
kills.
away with his camo. Trippy gets 2 kills and an assist. During this trip cap, that camo has given him all of the space and all of these points.
And yeah,
Now
OPTIC
up
snowballed
over
this
100.
shit fast, dude.
And just like that,
It was just tied a
Shopify,
second
they
ago.
decide to go fully on the offensive. OPTIC read the play, and they convert on over at A and get trip cap. There was zero resistance.
Yeah, and their rotation
there
gets
from
red
Shopify
immediately,
because
bro.
They were more concerned about getting Pipes and getting B, and because of it, now a temporary trip cap.
191 and climbing, and Tommy Wilson is on a tear. 13, 3, and 5. Lucid back to MVP form, and he started hot against SSG, and you have got to be aware
Because they didn't
how
have to play
special
SSG
of a
on it,
player
bro.
This is when he gets rolling.
Yeah, and every single time you see
SSG
Shopify
on this
Rebellion
map gives
trying
them
to break
fucking
out of
nightmares.
this position,
Shopify has no
play
idea what
gets
the
picked
fuck
off,
to
and
do,
all of a
bro.
sudden they're
Like, they
trying
are
to make this
genuinely
push without
lost right now.
suppress. Cycle somehow getting a kill on a Trippy. This could be the opportunity they need, but just as I say that, Soul Snipe falls. Killing Frenzy
Like,
for Lucid.
Just
And
absolutely
just
zero
everything
resistance
going
for
right
OPTIC, bro.
for OPTIC Gaming. Suppressed doing everything he can, trying to fight off players from the B Stronghold. Gets the kill.
Holy
playing
shit.
That London style
Yo,
objective
Mental
because
just
he's
killed
in
the
it.
entire team. Mental
3 go
triple.
down for OPTIC. Lucid's first death in about 5 minutes probably will result in Shopify finally
Okay,
getting
good
control.
sequence
They're
for
gonna get
Rebellion.
Camo as well, and they are going to have a trip
And
cap
trip
to
cap
play
cheese
around.
for Rebellion.
This
And they
is
have
the
camo.
moment that Shopify
And
can
they
win
have
this
grapple.
game, can come back, but it's got to be perfect.
They have to play this right, just like you said, Wes. They cannot charge and give up free kills, but they do need to continue to press this advantage. Cycle, the one shot with camo. Is he gonna get that finish? Somehow the nade does not connect. Re-engages against Lucid. Gets the
Good
help
stuff.
he needs, and there's the 2 pickups.
This would be a hell of a comeback.
No trip cap, but still, they are doing great right here.
Yeah, I like this play by Cycle. You need a trip cap. If you
Yeah,
wanna
Jordan,
block
OPTIC
him
is
back
just
and
so
continue
stubborn
on
of like,
gaming
we
at this-
want
at this
to,
time.
we're going to play this map
Collapse
our
plays
fucking
stuck
way,
back
dude.
blue. The collapse is coming in. The respawners are
If
already
OPTIC doesn't
in
have
there.
like
So
their
now you
setup
have
and their
to get
game
C,
plan, it
because
just feels
OPTIC
like they're,
now have A and C. You will be able
just
to
feels
get
like
C,
they're
but
so, like,
defending B
frantic.
while getting C right now because those kills took so long.
but once
is
OPTIC
gonna
is
be
like
so
in their
difficult.
setup,
Yeah, you called out perfectly there. It's just because the
if they're
kills
able
took
to
too
execute
long.
their game plan the
If
way
they
that they
could
want to,
execute that fast,
then
but
it's
they've been
fucking
too
wraps
much
pretty much. Like if you
fire
fall into their
for
way of
OPTIC.
playing, like,
The fight dragged on
you-
too long
you
and
just get
spawns got
fucked
across
up.
the map, so you can't hold a
but
trip
if you're a
cap.
team like
Need
SSG
stronger
that
forces
can
across the map in
throw
order to
them
keep
off
trip
with
cap.
pace, like if you're
240
incredibly
and
fast like
climbing,
SSG
one
or
Hoorah
in-
here from
in
Shopify
phases,
Rebellion, and OPTIC will take game
you know,
one. A
FaZe
trade
seems to
from
just like
Lucid
hard
is
counter their
everything
shit.
you wanna see from the
They'll
Green
sit
Wall
still
fans.
and turtle
The
and do a
rest of
bunch
the
of weird
players
shit.
Are no shield, no problem, not in a stronghold. Game one goes to OPTIC.
How many game one for OPTIC?
Not the start you want to see if you're Shopify Rebellion. Same time, we did.
But there aren't
see
many teams,
a
I don't
moment
think,
hope,
outside of
you know,
FaZe or
at the end where
SSG.
They got that trip cap, and they were forced to press it. I feel like it's generally a situation they would not have charged, but they realized
can really
that
throw
they
OPTIC
were down
off.
by about 100, 120 points. They need to have a larger run, so they went for high risk, high reward.
Yeah, you got to get those players out of
They did
bad
not have
mood
something special
faster.
for us.
Unfortunately for Shopify fans, it took
fear
too
this
long,
is-
and you
I
also
fear this is
traded
wraps.
multiple members in order to get those kills.
Yeah, shout out
And
Box,
the
bro.
numbers advantage, the timings, they were all off from that point. Not only did you lose that first series the way you did, game one was not close.
Yeah, this has got to be the best position that some of them have ever entered a Sunday.
I mean, the
for
stats
a
won't
lot of
show
these
it.
players on Shopify
The stats
Rebellion.
won't show it, Jordan.
And like you said, they have to go with those.
There's
extra
no
close.
advanced analytics on your
If
side
you
for
take
that
your hits
argument.
From someone like FaZe, you need to be
Matter
able
of
to
fact, the
bounce
numbers
back.
are very
We
much
know
against
that a lot of
that
these other
argument.
top rosters can bounce back. You've seen someone like
I don't think that
SSG
Brother
be
Prox
down 2-0 in a series.
on a
Several.
single
Don't
map.
count- yeah, don't count them out just yet. Whereas
As a
I
coach.
don't have that same installation of confidence yet in Shopify Rebellion. If I see them go down 0-2 again here,
I do appreciate
don't
his
feel
coaching
like that
style
comeback
more.
is as likely. So you really need to get some form
Actually,
of
I don't even
momentum
think I
back.
can say that.
Why not do it here in the Live Fire Slayer? Don't put yourself in the impossible situation. Don't make it a better story. Just get to the end of the story.
Well, let me tell you, an impossible situation might start with Lucid getting the S7 at the start. He's found himself the snipe, and let me tell you.
Yeah,
this
OPTIC
kid,
and
when I
FaZe
get him on my
definitely
team
have
in
more of like a
matchmaking,
personal
he
rivalry.
goes
I
off
think
with this weapon in this mode. starting to pop off right now.
The
Lucid
fuck?
doing Lucid things. He's going to lose his entire team right now. Can he deny Camo by himself? He hits the body shot, but unfortunately, because all of
Oh my God.
the Camo guy's going to get away, but not everyone's getting away.
What the
Lucid's starting
fuck?
to rip heads.
Just so tough. You do everything right against this guy.
Yep, they're wearing some
Just
Astros, not
sometimes
even
hit
plugged
shots
in.
like
That shit plugged
It's
into
just
his
better.
pocket.
Such a special talent.
Yep, they're just talking to himself.
Denying the
Just
power weapon
vibing.
is step one. Once that weapon is in his
Calling out
hands,
to
you can
himself.
almost guarantee fireworks are yet to come. A 6-4 lead.
Yeah, this fucking
as,
dude, Tommy
game
Lucid,
slows
is different,
down.
bro.
Lucid is trying
Oh
to
my
play his
God,
life.
if he
I
hit
believe
that, I
that's
was
probably
gonna
the
fucking
Camo
throw
player
up.
getting behind enemy lines. Suppressed, taking the snipe out of Lucid's hands, does the biggest job, step one, for this team to get back into this.
Suppressed or everything right there. I only just saw that from the kill feed, but I saw Suppressed got a back smack prior to that. Somehow catches Lucid off guard, gets the kill on the sniper, and a couple bullets in their hands.
Assuming Suppressed
Yeah,
is the
Jordan,
Camo
a lot of
player,
people
his
thought it was
Camo
going to be
probably
this
ran out as he
offseason.
went to his
A lot of
point
people
view.
thought
Those couple of
OPTIC was
kills,
going to try to
though,
make the play
put
for Stellar.
Shopify in a much more manageable state. Snipe out of the hands of Lucid is everything Shopify
And I
wanted
think
to see here. 10 to 9
they
score.
might have
Optic
tried
still up one.
to
Trades
get
across
Stellar,
the board
but I
will make
think
it into the 10.
SSG made it clear that they
Mental
weren't
winning
trying
that
to give
huge
him up.
1v1 against Lucid. As they're both one shot,
They
Lucid
not
has a
selling.
positional advantage. Mental still just keeping calm there, getting that last headshot onto Lucid, and it's rewarded with top tower. One last death.
The one veteran on this squad, the one with championship pedigree, Mental. Can he get his team back into championship form on Champ Sunday with some play of his own? Great job anchoring this tower position, finding kills. 3 go down for Optic, and Shopify find their first lead in the series.
1 kill lead. They'll take it though. Now they had 3 dead. I'm curious, were they going to press that advantage a little bit more? It looks like Formal takes
that
out this
team
first
might
kill
never
Suppressed,
lose.
But I'm a bit surprised here. It feels like they had an advantage. They just kind of felt really stagnant there. At least just watching it from that one POV from Mental.
3 dead on both sides here. The battle for Camo is everyone's focus right now. Suppressed is going to win his one-on-one
Might be
against
dead-ass
Lucid. That's
unbeatable.
a big one as this Camo is still up at its spawn. But still more work to do for Shopify to try and acquire this Camo.
They
The
might
pressure
cover
from
NIP's
Optic
record.
Respawners is here. Dead Zone and Trippy find kills, and that should be an Optic
funny, Ram.
Camo grab.
This dead zone jump.
That's still one of the most like absurd records,
Grab
like
that camo and
fucking period
that's
ever
right,
in
tail it out of
anything.
there. See who can stay alive. Everyone scatter.
Lucid was the one that grabbed the Camo. Lucid
I mean, I know it's like
taking down
early
the
game
respawner
cheese.
For Shopify,
Like the game
had
had
to
just
hit a
released.
route and took
Still,
down Lucid
that shit's
before he could
insane.
get away with that Camo. Massive kills over towards the screens there to deny that Camo opportunity for Optic Gaming. Now Soul Snipe with Snipe in hand finds himself back tower and a 3-kill lead.
Yeah,
Soul Snipe.
187-0 and is
Nasty
187-0.
angle down there over near the nest. Gonna keep trying to get some picks here. Don't want to see those trades, but it looks like Suppressed just gonna take out Lucid.
Honestly, I think that's the
6
best
lead.
roster
This
you've
is
been a
actually
part of, Jordan.
A healthy lead that we've seen for the first time.
I want to see how Shopify play this, and as I say that, they lose 2 members, pushing as their sniper is still anchoring the tower position. He's forced to throw it off. I hate that play by Shopify.
He said,
If
I hate.
I'm commanding the troops, sit back and let me go to work. That
Got us in the
snipe
first
is
half.
neutralized, removed from their hands. A good job by Soulside to play it, but you have to take advantage in that situation because now you're looking that what was once a 6-kill lead in snipe control is now a 2-kill game just in Shopify's favor.
Yeah, one articulation I used to hear before is who's winning the trade right now, or who's winning the stalemate. And if
Me,
your
Shooter,
team is
Ryan,
coming
Newman,
out ahead by
Maniac?
playing it calm,
That team's actually not bad.
just let your sniper
We're getting
do the
top
work.
12.
Let your camo do some work. Of course, you don't just turtle up and hide, but you're not going to try to force a play unless you know you have the guarantee or opportunity.
What I wanted to see was
We're getting
that
top
push
8, and we're
a
beating
lane that the
Native
sniper
in
can watch
a
over so that you have
bang out
everybody
game 5.
cohesively playing together. Soul
We
Snipe
get top
caught
8, and we
out
beat
in
Native
that
50-48 in game
position
5.
of being able to impact the play. The game now 31-all as combat still ensues. These back pillars, Mental playing his life, but too many members of Optic.
Shooter
will
better
give
be
Optic
soaking ball
the lead
time,
back in their favor,
respectfully.
32-31.
Yeah, that's a bit devastating because I do feel like, yes, Optic executed and ended up getting the kills, but I don't feel like they do anything miraculous there to break out of that situation where Shopify had the advantage. It just felt like Shopify were having having success, being aggressive, and stepping on the gas, but they got punished for it. And they got punished
I'll take it by 3 now, bro.
Calmed it down for just a little bit.
Shopify letting it slip.
The big thing to pay attention to as Shopify becomes the team they are is are they able to understand and read the state of the game at all times and make correct decisions based on that. A little bit of premature
tie game again.
Pushing there.
Shopify regains the lead.
Costed them dearly in this game. They will regain the lead with a clean 3 kills on the OPTIC Gaming. Shopify back in the driver's seat. So even with those,
you guys like my roster though?
To have a puncher's chance here in game 2.
And right here, Mental.
I didn't even realize Jordan was on the roster.
Any other members of OPTIC have somehow pushed across bridge or across nest to get close to him. That was a situation that there could have been maybe more pressure.
Not a bad team for us, Jordan.
But now it's going to be a couple separate fights. It's going to be Mental fighting on his own near Nest Bridge. His teammates fighting on their own over at Green, but it doesn't matter. Somehow they're cleaning up all these kills. Trippy, the last one alive here for OPTIC.
It might not have been flashy, but that was an amazing play by Mental to get his team this 3-kill lead. He got 2 players in no shield.
I didn't say that.
Third,
Jordan's getting ball time, bro.
Everyone on OPTIC's attention, and the rest of Shopify were able to pounce and get the kills they needed to capitalize on Mental's damage. He didn't get a single stat from that play, but that was a game-changing play the way he played that life.
Soul Snipe, second sniper
Oh.
in hand.
Oh! Oh!
Just barely juked out there by Trippy.
Baby
Not
arms!
getting those unfortunate lunges for or against you here. This is LAN, and that spacing is so crucial. 2 snipers in Soul Snipe's hands, 2 snipers.
Oh my God! And OPTIC goes up by
Not
3.
Totally effective there.
What a big kill from
Shopify
Trippy,
is
ever
folding,
since then,
man.
OPTIC have had map control and space to play around. Respawners to Shopify were spawn killed. 44 now to 41. OPTIC have taken a 3-kill lead.
And Trippy, now the new target they're calling out.
Oh no.
Able to neutralize Trippy.
Oh no.
Sniper back on C plat. Whichever team can get that.
Oh no!
In prime position. Yes, it's a 2-kill game. But still, that sniper can easily help close out these final moments.
Trippy's going to push by the middle. Formal.
Camo's also up.
But Formal not to no shield.
Cycle is going to get camo.
Mental. His chance.
OPTIC cannot even contest it. Holy shit.
Trying to push a bridge. There's a player below Mental as well. 2 players below.
He does not play that sniper. That sniper is not off the map.
Back tower, take down that sniper. Cycle gets the camo.
OPTIC gets control and they get that sniper. Oh my God, wait. Suppress gets 2. 48-47.
A 1-kill game.
Sniper is out.
Cycle camo in hand can make the play for Shopify.
And they found Trippy over on the side. I was where
49 to 48.
The flank that could end the game there in favor of OPTIC. 49-48.
Camo is out.
No longer in play. So how does Cycle and crew decide to play this? They just have to somehow get 2 clean kills before OPTIC can get a trade out.
OPTIC is all in
no
A,
power
dude.
Up, no power weapon to play around right now. Snipe and camo are not a part of the conversation. OPTIC turtled up in the house. The problem here is Shopify will eventually be the team that needs to make a play, and the kill time on the Bandit will
17 assists is kind of crazy.
Shopify if they are caught out alone right now. So Shopify need to be so careful about their spacing.
Yeah, Shopify right now are also deducing where OPTIC can possibly be. They're checking a few of those corners. They're making sure there's no one at Van. They're checking Rat Tunnel. They're just making sure nobody has slipped by and seeing if they can get some sort of free kill. As they slowly eliminate each of those locations, they might decide that, all right, they're all stuck here. Let's make a charge.
OPTIC are on the move, starting to create some space.
Wait.
Formal making his way by
Wait.
the middle. Nobody top.
Here they go.
In the hole, he says. Let's clear out dummies.
Here they go.
Now this is the moment. Suppress jumps up top tower. Suppress gets got out.
Oh my God, he gets out! Oh my God, he gets out! Oh my God, run!
OPTIC Gaming are around Formal. They're going to back up, go back into house. A risk by
What
OPTIC
the
Gaming
fuck?
almost pays off in their favor, but everybody makes it out alive, unscathed.
What
and
the
now
fuck? No
Camo
one died in
may
that whole
become a
shit.
part of this, the conversation if this goes back into a stalemate.
Everyone's too timid to commit right there. No one
Holy.
wants to make that game-changing mistake over commitment.
How
I
did
did
Suppress
like
not
that
die,
play
bro?
by
They
OPTIC,
lit
though.
him up. They
They're
shot
also
him
tricky
so
with some of these
much.
situations as they seem to be fully turtled up, and then they feel like, all right, we're gonna push out, a minute or 2 minutes later.
But
and
nobody
catch them off
committed to
guard.
any
Campbell
fights,
coming up
dude.
Soon, though. Let's see how this decides this fate.
Good God,
I feel like this camo, everyone's just treating it as bait. Right now, no, like OPTIC sure could go and grab that.
Formal
but
getting a little
everyone's kind of on
antsy.
the outskirts. They're kind of waiting to see who's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make
yeah,
a
yeah,
move,
back down.
who's
I
gonna
like
be in
that.
this next position that can see it but no.
What are we waiting on? The next snipe,
Camo
dude?
actually just
Like,
sits back. Camo is up right now. Shopify are staring at it, but they have no intention of going for it because they know if they were to go for it, they will lose one player. That is too open of an area, too exposed
hits
of
the
an
jump.
area to try and get out of. All of OPTIC going to be in a
wait, they're going for Gamble. They're going for Gamble. They're going for Gamble.
position here. A few members of Shopify starting to move up on the cuts. They're going to
Oh my
back
God.
up to tower. Nobody's
Oh my
going
God.
to try to make the play just yet. Several players on
Oh my God.
Shopify receiving damage now. A lot of information for OPTIC to play around. I will not be surprised if they start to move
my God.
around the map.
Also, keep in mind, everyone's going to be pretty.
Oh my God, here comes the push-up top.
Like grenades, secondaries.
Oh my God, no, they're not going to go.
Pistols. Everyone's had
shit.
time to gather those gadgets across the map.
60 seconds.
So it's going to be a firefight when this goes down.
Eventually, time becomes a factor. A minute on the clock, and all of a sudden, Shopify have a realization that they are going to have their hand forced at some point.
Where are they trying
The
to go,
one kill
bruh?
difference
Do they push big
allows
door?
OPTIC the comfort of sitting back and waiting for
Where do
what
they go,
Shopify
bruh?
has to say about it.
And Lucid getting a couple shots on the side, realizing that he's going to be a target. If he's not shot that much, did that camo get snagged?
What? They got the camo.
Actually get snagged. I have to
They got the
double check
camo.
That one.
Camo gets snagged.
Somehow by suppressed.
Suppressed.
The cojones on this guy.
Wait. This is going to be it. OPTIC's going bottom middle.
The pistol is actually a weapon that this camo player wants in his hand. This
OPTIC hit the fast rotate. OPTIC ran. OPTIC fast rotated. OPTIC ran to the other side of the map. Oh my God. There's no way.
The rat hole. They made it all the way to tower.
OPTIC full rotated. They read that shit. Oh my God. High game.
All of OPTIC are at tower.
Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck was that game? Yo, that's the hardest read of all time, dude.
The chess, the decisions.
That is the hardest read of all time. I've never seen some shit like that.
It's actually incredible.
Those OPTIC rotates are so difficult to play against because it's not
OPTIC
like
4
OPTIC
hit bottom
has
middle
to
and just
run
rotated to the other side of the map.
1 minute mark. They give us some time in a neutral stalemate, and they say, "All right."
What
time's
the
passed,
fuck?
we can
That is
try
the
to
play
slow
call
the
of the century from
try to make a
OPTIC.
push. And that catches teams off guard when they're trying to just go by.
That is such big brain
standard
shit, dude.
Throughout all of that chaos,
Oh
it's all
my
about the
God.
information you're gaining at every single second. Have a little bit more time to kill the guy at top tower first, and then be behind everybody.
And then that's
When he
how you
goes for
lose?
The first kill he knows he can get, and during that time,
Like, bro,
is where
they're
OPTIC
down
passed
0-5
and
today,
ended the
bro.
game in their favor.
They have not won a map yet today.
So well done there by OPTIC. Valiant effort there by Shopify Rebellion.
Every time they're about to win some shit, OPTIC
Back
does
against
some
wall.
crazy shit.
0-2, we talked about so many squads having
Just getting pounded, bro.
Veteran, you know, that veteran
Yeah, and the entire
leader
team
or
pops
that
camo,
history of
exactly.
going back to the situations. I think Shopify
Like, yo, they're all 4 and 8.
has
They're all
to
4 and
run
8.
that
They've been in A for
better
5 minutes,
location
dude.
to do that
They're all
than
4 and
the
8.
HCS
You
London.
get camo and push into A, and they're all 4 on the
This
other side of the
game
map.
is gonna go on for a minute.
How
What a better
fucking
map
checked
to
are you?
see from Shopify's point of view. They dominated SSG on this map yesterday, 3-0, and it was fast. Mental went off with Snipe. Mental starts the game with Snipe, puts it to work. 3 go down for OPTIC, and it should be an early overshield grab for Shopify.
Mental deciding to back over towards
It's actually Penguin that gets
Feel
it.
is so sick, man.
Dead Zone has that OS and is trying to just go back in the base, clear out this member. Wants to first be defending on his side. Now that his base is cleared out, decides to push on out. The top target both these teams are going to be opting for is, can they take over the opposing snipe hut? Can they just get them spawning over in the back base or towards sewers? Snipe hut's going to be that spot that you can really
Bit
guard
correct.
the flag,
Table is
where you
cool.
can guard the run.
Yeah, so traditionally do we see that flag going under the snipe route from these top teams, and that's where you want to have control of if it's yours, and that's what you want to control if it's the other teams. Right now, the duel of snipes is between Lucid and Mental still. They're going to concede here as they're going to relocate, knowing that each other are looking for each other, but Lucid wants to get active and find someone. Unfortunately, he found Cycle.
Snipe's going to be off the map.
Found him first, and Cycle takes down Lucid to give the S7 advantage to Mental and the boys on Shopify.
Looks like Mental decided to reposition over towards back flag. Generally, he has been over at Snipe, but just trying to see whatever picks and damage he can get. This is actually fairly dangerous here for Shopify. even though they're getting some kills here, they're stuck in the back of their base. This is almost just equivalent to spawning.
No crowd
Defense
reaction,
wins
bro.
championships, but we need to win games.
Bunch of
if you
OPTIC
wanna get
fans
back
in London,
into this
huh?
Shopify. Right now, playing defense is not a recipe for success because OPTIC will bend and eventually break you in half right now. 2 steps of the 3-step process
Damn,
to get to
they
the
finna
grand
break him in
finals is
half.
already underway. Lucid might miss the flag run, maybe a little on purpose, because Lucid, we know he's better without the flag in hand as his teammate able to get that flag on the move.
Like my hand, I haven't watched
is a
it
cap.
recently, I don't want to pick it up.
This is a
I didn't
cap.
grab it, I didn't
Grab
grab
that,
it.
dude, yeah.
Oh no.
They're not even gonna be able to get out of their
my
base,
gun.
bro.
Oh, you got it, man? All right, you got it.
Yeah,
It's-
you got
it's
it.
on
you
your
got
way,
it.
right?
All right, 2 dead.
Yes,
what Lucid's
THVJ.
saying. It's Trippy. The best flag runner on OPTIC, gonna punch this
Kind of a
one
mixture
in.
of him and
4-0
Trippy,
2
probably.
for Trippy right now, allowing Tommy Wilson to do his thing, of course, and Trippy doing his, punching that first flag in, and now with 9:20 on the clock, time not a factor, but
Can you
OPTIC
break
getting to
me in
play
half?
a lead this early in the game, that's gotta concern you.
So comfortable. I mean, the other part that's concerning is Shopify, like I said, they were just playing defense. It's one thing to like go back in your base and clear someone out at a certain moment in time, just to get the extra safety. It's a different thing to be playing from the back of your base. You essentially eliminate the situation where the opposing team has to kill you twice to be a factor in that flag run. Instead, they only had to kill Mental once, and then they got to run the flag, versus killing Mental once over at Snipe Ridge or top ramp, and then having to kill him off the spawn.
Yeah, you're allowing free progression on the map, and right now, Suppress denying some free progression, but that flag next to Lucid, as he returns it, Suppressed and the boys on Shopify had a flag on the move, but nobody was able to take down Lucid before he could return that flag. A frustrating moment for Shopify. Suppressed did find the kill. It just wasn't on the right side of the map once again. Another map being reset, sniping the hands of Trippy. 5 bullets to work with. And as he narrowly misses Mental, the battle for map control is an important one because this overshield coming up is a power swing that you think at this point in the series, Shopify are gonna need.
Yeah, Trippy trying to help get some kills over at the opposite snipe. Suppressed behind enemy lines again. Also getting the help he needs.
Whoa.
Where did he get his help from?
He's
This
getting
could
shot
be
in the
so
ass from
huge.
his,
Shopify,
rat
they got
brand,
so many kills. They just killed Trippy. Trippy's not going to be any sort of factor in this flag run, and they're running at sewer.
Yeah, they're running it through the sewers. It's a long road to cap this flag. OPTIC are spawning towards the snipe, but look at what Cycle has in his shield. The overshield top middle
Kinda,
goes to
THVJ.
Shopify. I said they needed it. Now they
And
need to
Trippy.
put it to work. Formal's playing his life so well right there with the snipe, and Dead Zone behind enemy lines has been able to stop this flag. They need to take down Dead Zone, but Formal's going to get
Formal's great at
impactful
being
here. He's on the
impactful.
flat. Cycle focuses on
Kind of in
Formal,
general.
trades across the boards, but that flag
Brings a lot of
still
things to the
neutralized.
table.
Yeah, the flag's not in the great
Not saying Trippy
location.
doesn't.
In fact, I would love to see them maybe run
I'm just
towards
obviously
back
less
cut and
familiar.
then go all the way back through Mohawk, but we'll have
I
to
would
see
say.
how and when they're going to get this touch. They get the touch. That's enough kills
Or
on
ma-
the board.
yeah.
You should be able
Maybe
to
not
see
less
this
familiar,
move
but,
back
like,
through back Mohawk. We
not
will see
privy
here
to a lot
soon,
of those
though.
things
Now they're
behind
going to
the
have to get
scenes.
one more set of slides. Two players on their street right now to deal with. This flag is not going to go in until a couple of kills go in Shopify's favor. Formal does go down, so that's the start to something great. Dead Zone goes down as well. Lucid has a long journey to try and impact this fight. Trippy goes down, and that's going to do it.
Wow.
That's Shopify's moment to tie this game 3-up.
Good stuff from
Such a
Shopify.
Great play all around, especially by Suppressed there. First one, getting that double kill and pushing it into the OPTIC base. Eventually, somehow staying alive long enough from, I believe that was Trippy, who was trying to hunt him down. And then they just run that flag towards sewers. Once they got it back on their half of the map, they just realized they can trade kills, and in theory, they'll eventually get the flag moving fast.
And what a big moment. Finally, some momentum.
Damn, he got
For
melted.
Shopify, down 0-1 now, tying this up. If that flag got returned, you know Shopify would have been pretty gassed from the situation that occurred. That was a fight they needed to cap to get this game tied up, to give them some belief that they can make this comeback a reality. Overshield and Snipes are both coming up, so all the power you could ask for to change the outcome of this game now favors Shopify. As Cycle picks up that Overshield, 2 players on the plat, Jiggle peeking. Cycle can't figure out a way to get either kill, and the Overshield gets removed. Lucid eventually goes down, but the other OPTIC player looks like he's on the flank. It's Trippy. Cycle head on a swivel, able to get another assist. Great job by Cycle to use that overshield to control top mid. It transitions into 2 kills.
And more importantly, that sniper was acquired. I believe it was by Dead Zone or Formal. Yes, it's in the hands of Formal. That was the one thing you could see that Cycle originally was worried about, was throwing down that sensor
For good
over at
reason.
the opposite hut, just saying, all right, how do we eventually get control of that hut?
Because they got the first 2 kills. It was a 4-on-2, and somehow, some way, off-screen, Formal doing formal things.
That's fair
changes
enough,
the
HBJ.
outcome of
But I mean, yeah, you're
the
exactly
state of the
you're
game
exactly right.
there. It removes the map control from Shopify, but as I say
That is pretty much the
Soul
exact
Snipe somehow
formula. You kind of hit the
takes
nail on
down
the head.
Formal from his flag with a snipe. Soul Snipe trying to do it all. Can't hit the shot, but the flag very advanced
Optic
right
definitely
now.
has more of
Slay's
like
gonna
a
start to benefit Shopify
classic
as well, so
team structure.
honestly, a phenomenal play by Soul Snipe.
Complementary roles.
So far towards this tunnel. The last 2 players from Optic need to get taken care of, though. Mental trying to play his life around this pillar is going to have help.
Whereas
from Soul Snipe
FaZe
to respawn
is
as
definitely
he
much
plays
more
his
the
life,
route
but
of
it's
like
just Soul Snipe up, and that
we just have 4 Slayers on our team.
Will concede that flag, let it return.
You guys can't do shit if you're all dead.
Resets. Again, a defensive stance by just 2 players on Optic in a 2v4 situation.
Yeah, and Soul Snipe did so much there. I mean, got the kill, got the flagpole, tossed it so far.
And the thing is, with both FaZe and
You had to
SSG,
think
you would
he was
probably
just
call
hoping
both
or
Snakebite
wondering if
and
he was gonna
Eco
pick up one other
objective
extra
players.
piece in there to
However,
continue that
like,
flag.
And if they had
those
that
2
flag, would have
specifically
probably
are
been
in such a
down.
class of their own.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda,
like,
didn't right now. The game size
There are a
tied.
lot of
4
objective
minutes on
players
the
in this
clock.
game that you
Formal
would say
being
are
an absolute
objective
terror
players
right
that
now
may
in the
be
base of Shopify. He is the last player alive. He is
that maybe
sandwiched by
lack
the
in
last 2
other
players on
areas,
Shopify,
like they
so a
may
great
be
job once again by Shopify
they maybe aren't
to
as good on the
stand
Slayer
strong on their
side
defense
or
to keep this game tied,
whatever.
and they are rewarded with the next overshield.
But
Feels like
Snakebite and
Cycle's only
Eco,
one
I
time
feel like,
in
are
it.
just
Yeah.
in
Cycle
a
every
category of
single
their
time has
own,
been
of
top
like
center,
they're
ready to go for that
IGLs, they're
overshield
objective
just grabbing
guys,
it.
but also like
An advantage
they have the
Shopify
potential to have like
They've used
MVP
it so
numbers
often
at
to
an
try and
event.
get this map control, and this is the moment. This is the moment for Shopify. A kill with this
They
overshield.
can slay with
3
the
go
best
down
of
on
them.
the side of Optic. It's just Lucid that's alive right now. He is able to kill Suppress. Cycle starting to receive damage. Respawners are surely on the way for Optic, so it forces the hands of Cycle. He goes down to Trippy. Lucid, somehow, the last guy that was alive, yeah, he's a problem. He finds 2. Optic get the
That's a
return.
gut punch for Shopify.
And that is just a huge play by Lucid. Not only getting that opening kill, buying enough time for Trippy to be a factor, and they just don't hesitate. They charge on over towards Snipe Slide / Sewer.
Wow.
Get the recov, and that to me I
He
thought
died
was
quick.
a guaranteed Shopify flag. You know, once you're on that corner in Sewer and you have the kills,
Jesus.
Nothing's guaranteed against Lucid, apparently. Last man standing, I'll do it myself, he says.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
stops
That's what I mean,
because
like-
of him. Suppressed, starting to pick up the
Like,
plays,
imagine
that
the
commando shot
quote
on the
unquote
player's
worst
side.
player on your team being
Unbelievable.
Snakebite.
21-5 and 11, a +10 performance here as the game is still tied.
That
2.5
roster is just
minutes.
unfair,
Next
dude.
cap may be the deciding
And that's what I mean.
factor
That's the
of
thing.
whether
That's the thing with
Shopify can
SSG.
continue to
Imagine,
play Halo this weekend.
imagine a
Yeah, I was
case
gonna
where the
say, reality
worst
starts
player
to
on your
sink
team
into
is
probably both
Eco.
these teams, they're realizing that's likely just a one-cap game here. It's
Okay.
not going to go on
Later.
that much longer. It's not going to be like one
Press
team
is
get
off the
cap
map.
and the second team gets a great
All
counter
right.
cap. Sure, that's very possible, but reality is set up one.
Tommy
good,
Lucid
consistent
quite literally
push to
juked
get
him
that
off
cap.
of the
And
map.
start with
That's
this
insane.
overshield popping in 5 seconds. You know who's there again. It's Cycle.
Last overshield of the game, unless we go into overtime
No
here.
water gun.
Cycle tries to make his way towards that overshield. He gets taken
just
down.
a
So
waterfall
this
of
time around,
food.
we have to have a different story, surely. Suppressed able to get a kill to trade some things out, but it does look like Shopify and Optic still competing for this overshield. Dead Zone going to be able to get the kill, but not
Does
the
he throw it
overshield.
off?
I believe the overshield falls off the map there, and that's not going to be a contributing factor to whether a cap gets scored here in regulation.
Yeah, ankle
time.
breaker, bro.
Minute
That
and a half
shit's
on the
that's
clock.
going on
Cycle
House of
stops.
Highlights.
Out Trippy takes him down, gives his team man advantage momentarily. A second player down in this sewer area. Cycle's able to read this flank as he spots out Lucid. He tries to play his life, does a ton of damage, but somehow, some way, Lucid stays alive.
What is going on? Explosions all around. That's going to be 2 down. Formal and Lucid both taken out. Can Shopify Rebellion
Absolutely,
turn this into
Jordan.
a better position? Can they get the opposing hut? Not going to really see
Third
weapons
place
be much of a
ain't
factor here
nothing
at
to
the
feel bad
end
about.
of this game, and looks like he has snuck behind, or is he?
Yeah, look at this.
That
route.
being
He's
said,
behind enemy
still a tie
lines.
game.
A decent movie, but let's see if Soul Snipe can turn the sequel into something special. As all of Optic
It's
is
not over
overextended.
yet,
His
bro.
flag's getting pulled. Unfortunately, now
Uh-oh.
Soul Snipe realizes maybe my flank was a little bit too
Hang on,
long.
Mental
Maybe
gets 2.
I'm
Wait,
trying
wait,
to
wait,
play
wait,
the
wait,
3
wait.
go
Mental
down
gets
for
2,
Optic.
bro.
The damage that Soul Snipe was able to do actually
Wait.
opportunity. Soul Snipe, as those Optic members go down, he is in the enemy base to pull the flag. Hasn't been touched yet, and is
Do they get that re?
The return
Do they get the re?
about to come through.
They're going to get the
Still
re.
members of Optic to deal with. Trippy is going to be at a snipe. Loose is going to be his top plat. Here comes Formal as well. What do you do in this situation? High
They're going to
pressure
run it
Optic,
in.
He's gonna go.
Oh my god! They don't get it!
Optic are here
2 dead!
now. 2 dead. The
Oh my god, they cap it. They cap it, but Optic gets it out, and that's 3 dead for Shopify. Here comes the counter. Dead Zone gets another one. That's 4 dead clean. That's going to be a counter cap. Oh my god.
Running the flag, taking half shield, but it turns the corner. This flag could go in. It's sudden death. We got a pie chart, for God's sake.
Wait.
Are you kidding
He's got to
me?
go. He's got to go.
Somehow,
He's got to
they
go.
get this counter pulled. The one thing I
He's
said,
gotta
flag
go!
is stopped. Flag is down. Pie chart is counting.
You got to touch it. You got to touch it. You got to touch it.
For the
Oh my god, he touches it.
Dead Zone gets a touch.
Oh my god.
From it.
Oh my god, he throws it out.
Stand up here at the Optic base. Mental, the only one alive.
What the fuck?
Dead zone.
What the fuck?
Trying to play
They're going
the
to cap.
time as best
They're
he
going to
can.
tie it.
His teammate Lucid coming in to help get the counter cap, and that's gonna
Oh
bring it
my
over.
god, dude.
You want
Turn the
more
music
Halo?
off. It's going to overtime.
We'll give you some more Halo, at least here in Game 3. We're in overtime. Sudden death.
Why are they playing the trumpet?
And the battle for Overshield.
This is the most unserious Halo event I've ever witnessed.
What a
Dude.
wild ending there. You saw Shopify were just like, we just gotta get this cap in, and that's all we gotta worry about. Now,
4 dead.
Oh no! Oh, that's game.
and
GG,
somehow
Shopify,
they
go
all
home.
down.
They're still dead.
It does. This is gonna be a tall order. I don't know how Suppress has angle. Trippy slowing down. Could that be the
He
difference?
fumbled it, but it's
He
not
has
gonna matter, dude.
unfortunately
Like,
cost his team about
he might
40
even die.
seconds
It's
here.
not gonna matter.
Will it matter?
Oh.
Maybe, maybe not.
Not gonna matter.
Flag
It's not gonna
on the
matter.
plat.
Not gonna matter.
Does Lucid go in or does Lucid go
Everybody
for slays?
regain. Optic's gonna
Win
win.
it
It's
down,
over.
slay it out.
It's
It's
over.
always my mantra.
Everybody
One
regain.
player alive may have been
They're gonna
able
take
to
their
say something
time.
about it. Lucid
They're gonna
breaking
cap it.
life. Double kills come in. The caps come through. Formal lets it know.
And Formal's
They're
pointing at him.
alone. And Optic are going to the grand finals.
Just clutch after
Yo,
clutch there from
this
Optic.
tournament is
Both
fucking
teams,
cinema.
especially the last two, could've
Oh
gone
my
different.
god.
We were treated to a 49-50 Slayer. We were treated to an over.
It's only 9:49 a.m.
Well, all people are going to see in the future when they look at Liquipedia is they're going to see 3-0.
It's the same thing with FaZe and Optic in the last tournament in Arlington happens here to Shopify. in
And
this
Shopify,
series.
after a dominant
These boys are gonna
weekend,
feel pretty down right
goes
now.
0-6
The
on Sunday,
opportunity
just
that
gets
they
fucking
know they
slammed.
let slip through their hands, but sometimes
And
you gotta
Shopify
look at the
also,
positives. In a couple of
2
weeks,
games in a
they'll feel
row,
little bit
games
better.
2 and
They'll
3, they're
understand that
about
they
to win.
truly
And then
belong
Optic
in
just
the
snatches
top
their
3
soul right there.
conversation in the top 4.
Imagine
No longer
capping a
is it the
flag
big 3.
to go up 2-1 with imagine capping a flag with 3 seconds left of regulation to go up 2-1, and you lose the map 3-2.
SSG yesterday, the way that they just went toe to toe with a very hot Optic tells you everything you need to know about.
I mean,
the
holy
guns
shit,
over
man.
on Shopify. Sometimes you gotta lose in the winners finals and the limb finals before you win a national championship. I'll be the first one.
Look
to
at that,
tell you
dude.
Dave.
Oh, I thought
Fuck
you were
game
gonna go
1,
originally
but
with,
games
you
2
know,
and 3.
The big 3. It's just Big Me. The way you're looking in that shirt right now, Wes, you're looking real strong in that.
He said it's
But
just Big
you are
Me.
right. They have taken
50-49, and that says 1-0, but it was
their
3-2.
beatings here today. Let's be real. Those ones are heartbreaking.
It'll
You know
sting.
they went today. They went today saying the absolute worst we can do is 3rd place, and nothing feels worse than taking the absolute worst you can do there. So they went to